DC.
Canton's Morning News with Pam Cook continues now.
All right, and welcome back to News Talk 1480 WHBC. Pam Cook with you this morning, and I have a special interview this morning. And by the way, if you watch on our Facebook page, you can see us live there now. Just follow us there and like our page. Also on our YouTube channel, you can check this out right now. We are live, and we're going to provide some music and some fun. This is not just your typical average kind of interview. We are going to talk about an event coming up on February 12th at the Massillon Women's Club, but there's a lot of other things to discuss before we get to that. And I want to welcome in our guests this morning. We have Hilary James and Kevin DeSimone and some famous folks. Hello guys, how are you?
Hi Pam. Hello.
Good to see you. And this is Jill. Jill, is it Hutzel?
Hutzel.
Hutzel. It's Hutzel. Okay, Jill Hutzel. First of all, introduce yourselves. I know people will recognize your name, especially around this area for sure. So first of all, Hilary, you tell us a little bit about who you are and you know what your life has been entailing.
Oh, Jill, please tell people who I am because I hate
That's what she does. Yeah.
Well, I come to Canton by way of marrying Kevin DeSimone, who grew up here. He and I are musicians, and we met in New York making music together and moved to Ohio about 20 years ago, actually, because Kevin grew up here and we were kind of ready to leave the music business for a little while and take a break and come home. And we had our daughter Ava here, raised our daughter here, and Kevin still plays quite a bit here locally at Luca Restaurant downtown, and we have a recording studio in our home, so we do music down there. And recently, in the last few years, we started a children's music program. I was teaching in a program in Stark County called Artful Living and Learning, and it was we teaching artists go into the classroom, in the preschool classroom, and work with students. We have teaching artists in music and dance and theater and visual art, and I was doing music and drama with preschoolers. And Kevin and I wrote all original music for my lessons. And we ended up with a lot of children's music. So that's when Jill stepped in and said, "Hey guys, we got to do something with this. We need to get this music out to children and all over the place, not just in Stark County." And I'll let you take it from there.
Yeah, Jill. Talk about that, Jill. I mean, I would imagine that's a big audience. It's a particularly important audience, I would say too.
Well, it really is. I mean, you know that children are our future. I mean, that's something everybody understands. And in this day and time, I think kids more than ever, and parents too, need, just reminding some of those fundamental life skills, like patience, kindness, and, understanding others' differences, and cooperation, and respect for others, and so on and so forth, like that. But how I became involved. My background is advertising and marketing. I worked in my family business for about 30 years. And then I retired and did something I've always wanted to do, teach school. So I did that for a couple of years, enjoyed it very much. And, then I met Hilary and Kevin and was so inspired by their music and their talent that I just felt like this couldn't be kept a secret, that people really needed to hear this. And let me tell you, I'm their biggest cheerleader, and I'm just going to really brag on them and say that it's Disney-esque. Hilary is a former Broadway actress. Kevin was Barry Manilow's former keyboardist. These people have traveled all around the world, and here we have them in Stark County. How wonderful. And so I just want the kids of Stark County to be able to enjoy this great gift that we have here, inspiring music. It improves cognition, coordination, and confidence. And so that's where I come in. I'm
Excuse me. You also said kids need patience.
yes.
I was gonna say, I think we need to bring Kevin in. Folks are listening on the radio and don't see the video. He's actually at his piano right now. Hi, Kevin.
Yes.
She said, "Hi, Kevin."
Oh, hi, Pat.
And we are going to hear from Kevin coming up. We're gonna hear a little
The song that sparked this whole cottage industry.
Right.
yes, the song. And this. Tell me first of all, before we do that, because we will get to the song. Tell me about the event coming up on February 12th.
Okay. Well,
Go ahead, Jill.
all right. It's at the Massillon Women's Club. And I want to say that's a very cozy atmosphere. You know, it was the former home of Edna and J. Walter McClyman. And it's a beautiful home that was built in the 1880s. But you know what? It's wonderful and cozy and welcoming. So we're going to have our event there. Hilary's going to do a dramatic reading of our first book, which is What Makes Me Special. And Hilary's going to hold that up. Every child and parent package that we sell, the children get a free hardcover book, our hardcover book, with the purchase. So it's a beautiful 38-page book. Now she's also going to do some inspiring music, and it's going to get kids up on their feet and moving. And believe me, we've done this show before, for instance, at the Greenbrier Resort. And I see smiles on all the adults' faces. So I feel like the adults want to join in too.
Yeah.
So
It's a beautiful book. It's a beautiful book.
It's going to be a great event. And I'm going to say that where else can you go on a February afternoon and get such a wholesome and inspiring event? And there's going to be cookies and cocoa and jelly sandwiches and chicken croissants for the adults. And, it's going to be a great time.
Perfect.
Cookies and cocoa with Miss Hilary, please.
Yes.
And the Flying Trapeze, correct?
That's right.
Kevin's the Flying Trapeze
Yeah,
back there.
I'm the man.
You don't hurt yourself, do you?
Kevin does all the orchestration. He wrote all the music for the songs. I write the lyrics. He writes the music, and he writes the songs that makes the whole world sing. Had to work that Barry Manilow in there.
Yeah.
But he does all the orchestration as well behind our story. So when we perform the story at the event, Jill will be holding up these giant cardboard banners that have the illustrations from the book, so the children can see them. They're not just having to look at the pictures from the actual book.
Wow.
We have the illustrations big like that so the kids can see them, which worked really well at the Greenbrier. And then our story is fully orchestrated, and Kevin will be playing the orchestration. He does all the orchestrating, so that's kind of why we call him the Flying Trapeze, because he does the magic act of playing all the different instruments.
That's awesome.
So yeah.
Okay, so let's hear the song, and then we'll give everybody details on how they can get tickets and things like that. Let's hear the song.
Great. Well, you got it. I'm on. This is what I do best. What makes me special? Is it the color of my hair? Is it the things that I have, or the clothes that I wear? No, what makes me special is the light I have inside. So I'll share that light. You can't blow it out, 'cause it makes me who I am. What makes me special? Is it that I can fly a kite, or tie my shoes up real tight, or sleep in my own bed all night? No, what makes me special is the light I have inside. So I'll share that light. You can't blow it out, 'cause it makes me who I am. And no one for the whole wide world to see. What makes me special? It's not the house that I live in. It's not the games I lose or win. It's not the color of my skin. No, what makes me special is the light I have inside. So I'll share that light. You can't blow it out, 'cause it makes me who I am.
All right. Beautiful. That's beautiful. What a fun event this is going to be. And this is coming up, again, we'll say at the Massillon Women's Club, Sunday, February 12th. And how do folks go about getting tickets? How does that work?
You call for reservations, and the phone number is 330-833-4896. Now, they're closed tomorrow, but they're open again on Friday. But I wouldn't wait. I'd call right now. Come and join the fun. 833-4896.
Massillon Women's Club.
210.
Massillon Women's Club. And this, of course, you can share on social. We've got this on our Facebook page. It's also on our YouTube channel. And we appreciate you guys coming on with us this morning. And I know it'll be a wonderful event. I know it'll be extremely successful.
Follow and like us on social media as well. By the way, Miss Hilary Please, MissHilaryPlease.com is our website, and we're Miss Hilary Please on Instagram and Facebook. So we'll have information about the event up there as well.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, guys.
Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.